Well. Let's get this party started. Mr. Jacob, Mr. Falcon, how you guys doing? The Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Oh, wait, what? They've got bundles to go with a TV show? Wow, so surprising. I would have never expected something like this. Oh, man. How you guys doing? How are your days coming along? Oh, look at that. An hour and a half, and we still have one node to go. Yuki. You want beef or chicken? Beef or chicken? So we're going to get done with the 6 stars. Hop over to the 5 stars. And probably do a little bit of the event quest completion while we're here. So let's get at it. Let's get at it. Got the T1A done last night, so that is not a concern. How are things going for you, Mr. Man Falcon? Just do this. Seeing as we've already got 5 stars ready to go, let's use them up. Use them up. I feel dirty and disgusted with myself, even washing. The scouring pad cannot remove the dirt. Oh dear. You been in the garden? Yeah, we'll do this. We will do this. I'm part chicken, so I have to compete. Alright. Alright. So does that mean you only partially crossed the road, Jacob? So, the reason that the servers are laggy and there's problems, it's our fault. Just so you guys know. According to Kabam, it's the player's fault. So they're gonna remove old crystals, or no, not gonna remove. They're gonna open old crystals, because the reason the game is laggy is all the old crystals. Ah dear. Here's the thing that's a little bit funny though. So they're removing crystals that are older than the last time they did this. Or I keep saying remove, open. So meaning that the last time they did this, they left crystals that were super old, right? However, they've done it before, and yet here we are with the same problems. This doesn't resolve anything. So you're all done now then, Man Falcon, with the court appointments anyways? Hey, but it's over now, right? So that's the good thing. Or a good thing, I suppose. Okay. So now get over to the 6 doors. 6 doors. So after all this, you don't have a record, right? It went as expected, but now I have to wait sentencing to a pre-sentence report and still on bail till May 25th. Boy, they drag that stuff on forever, eh? Holy crap. But you're free to come and go now. Like, you don't need to... Like, there's no limit on being out and about. So are you going to do anything to celebrate, or just like, meh, I'm done with it? Still trying to figure if I want to leave the on-screen chat as is. go with a different theme. Record on all my old stuff comes back. Allowed out from 7 a.m. Oh, okay. But that's every day. It's not just one day a week anymore. Lawrence, what's shaking? What's going down? Did you see the link I left you on Discord? What are you up to currently? What you got going down? When are you going to do a face review? I've had my face on many times. I just don't in the mornings. In the evenings I do when there's no glare. Also, my face is being revealed currently. No, I'll check Discord. You have to go to the end of the link, or the end of the video. To see what I was talking about. We all know Lawrence is not the face we want. Yeah, every day that's good, I guess. Though being in public after so long is a bit scary. Yeah. Yeah, but you get back used to that pretty quick. So I'm trying this a little different than I've done before. So we've got the restream stuff, which I've done a couple. This is like the third time, I think. But now all I've got is OBS and just the chat open. But it's not even, it's chat from a separate app. So we'll see how this works out. The only thing that would suck currently is if I wanted to bring up any kind of web page. Well, yeah, just a web page. Spreadsheets would still be the same. And actually, web page would be fine. It just wouldn't be up and ready to go right away. It would just take like 5 seconds to open a browser and go to where we want to go. But the idea is that this should resolve any issues I've had with the computer crashing. Well, freezing up. I was going to say, yeah, freeze. It freezes up, but it's because it's overheating. Wait a minute, Lawrence. What are you talking about? My face reveal. You don't use a webcam in your videos, do you? So whose face reveal are we looking for here, Tagger? Hers is better. It's funny. So two things. When I saw it, like I watched it right to the end, obviously, and that's when I saw that. Two things though. One, I was like, how the hell did she manage that? And second, I was like, well, I think that's a little bit more OP than Lawrence. I'm gonna try and get Peter Andre to do one. Who's Peter Andre? Wait, hey, Jacob, if you're in Texas volunteering, what are you doing on here? Or is it later in the afternoon you guys do your stuff? Who is the guy at the end of hers, by the way? Oh, okay. Well, if you don't even know, then it's irrelevant, right? But the guy at the end of hers is Kevin Smith. Did you ever watch Clerks? Jay and Silent Bob? He's the guy from Jay and Silent Bob, the one who didn't talk. What else is he? Those are the only ones that I can think of offhand. I know he's in other things. Oh, he was in what was the Ben Affleck movie? I think it was Ben Affleck was in it, where crap. Oh, I can't remember her name. But there's a female singer at the end who plays God. He's in that movie. Yeah, he's in a few. He's a big time comic book fan too. I don't think he produced any comic. No. Although I don't know if hers would have been a paid advertisement though, or if that would have just been a random, like some kind of random acquaintance kind of thing, or oh, I know this guy kind of. I think I've seen someone else do something similar, but yours is the first that I remember. Peter Andre. Now there's a name I have not heard in like forever. Yeah, no, I mean, if you haven't seen any of those movies, then yeah, you wouldn't have any idea who Kevin Smith is. Because outside of that, I don't think. And I mean, those are pretty, like they're popular with their audience, but outside of that, I don't think they'd be that well known. Oh, have any of you guys started watching Justice League? I got about an hour and a bit to go, and I gotta say, I'm quite enjoying it. I really like. So, I liked both the Avengers movie, the Infinity War and Endgame. I liked both of those. My only criticism for those was that it was a lot of story and a long action scene, but basically one action scene. Whereas for the Justice League one, action is throughout. So there's no real intense action scene, like there will be obviously at the end, but it's really spread out, and the backstory of all of the characters, if that's what initially come out in theaters, I think the movie would have done a lot. I mean, what they should have done was make it 2 parts and release in theaters when they reduced the time and had the like 2.5 one out. They should have had two movies of an hour and 45 or 2 hours, and yeah, I think it would have done a hell of a lot better. I'm gonna finish watching it later today, and then maybe I think I'm gonna try to leave Winter Soldier and Falcon until all of the episodes are out. And then just watch them all at once. So was Peter Andre from a band, or was he a solo singer? The only thing is, I think it'd be better to have the promotion up front, just because I don't know if everybody like goes right to the end of videos. I mean, if you're told to, then yeah, but typically, I don't know. I think if I were gonna do it, I would just do it myself at the end of the video. Go watch my video. And what are you all up to? What is it yours is doing to stay busy today? Oy vey. Come on. And together. There we go. Uh-oh, this could be, yeah, quite bad. Oh dear. So I'm gonna need her to use her L1 thing. Thing. Okay, bye. Well, that was cutting it close. Very, very close. Oh, another post on the forums too. So you know how they were doing, what were they trying for? What did they refer them to? Stat updates or whatever per month. They're reducing that. So they're basically reducing the amount of champions they're changing a month. So what they're suggesting is that they want to reduce the amount of, not rework, I can't remember how they call it, but anyways, and now they want to do one overhaul a month. So going from, so what would have been 8 overhauls a year will now be 12 overhauls a year. However, I mean, that's what they're saying. However, since the first time they said that's what they were doing, they haven't gone a full year. So who's to say if it will change again at some point? But I think they were finding to be more work than they anticipated. Well, that is what they said. That it was more work than they had anticipated when they made the announcement. So I think I'm gonna maybe do a crystal opening stream on Sunday. I don't think I have a ton of old crystals. I do have a lot of crystals. I don't have a lot of old crystals. But we'll go through probably and just see. The reduction to 1 overhaul per month is a punishment to us for refusing their hood buff. Yeah, but that wasn't even an overhaul, right? That was just like a... no. Because that wasn't supposed to be a significant... Well, none of the 4 were supposed to be significant changes. Hey, is Mephisto staying big? Yeah, he is. Oh. Interesting. I don't think I've seen that before. The opponent Mephisto, he's staying... Yeah. He grew in size, but he's staying larger. Interesting. What about now 3? I don't need to. Well, I mean, if they feel that by reducing the amount of touch-ups, well, so what they're saying too is that basically they've come to realize that a lot of champions need more than just touch-ups. They need reworks or overhauls. So that's why they want to concentrate on that more. So. which is interesting because to me that would suggest that when they initially put that in the dev diary, they had never actually looked at what was going to be required. I like to hold heavy, then go into a special, so he's still huge while he's doing this. But let's see here. Yes, it is the team that we usually have for these guys. For these guys. 3 or 4 more days, 3 more days, and I get to open some 6 stars. So that's exciting. Be opening 4 basics and an Nexus. Well, I guess they'll all be from the basic pool though. So there'll be 5 crystals open. I may after because for this current event completion, I'm gonna get uncollected done, and then between that. And I think the next basket I think I should be getting some 6-star shards. So between those two, if I'm close to another 6-star crystal, I'll trade in some incursion artifacts for shards if I need to make some up. Do they ever actually look at what is required? Why? He knows why he's banned, or I should say, you know why you're banned. Mr. Biggest, what is going down? Or should I just call you Nick? I'll tell you what, if you're subscribed, okay, so I'm guessing you're probably only subscribed on the Nick account. Okay, so don't subscribe on this account. I'll unban you on the Nick account, but if you do the same thing again, I'll ban you on the Nick account. If you come back in here again, I'll ban you on any extra accounts you make. Okay. Let me see if I remember where that is. Yeah, I think it's here. Admissions, community. There we go. Okay. Alright, so you can go back on your usual account. But like I said, if you do the same thing again, the account will get banned again. If you come back and ask on another account, that account will be banned. Man, Falcon shall be keeping a Raptor's eye. I mean, to be honest, it didn't really matter because at the time it was just he and I. What's going on, Nick? It was just he and I in here, but it was the fact that he was trolling, right? So regardless, it was just he and I or a bunch of people. So, although I gotta admit, I did respect the slow roll of it. What's going down, Nick? What are you up to? So what's the biggest change you figure, Man Falcon, for your newfound freedom? Or do you think anything's really going to change? You get bad 5-star? Who did you get? Who did you pull? Let me see. Okay. Yep. Oh, and I'll check on AQ as well. Oh, no. Oh, yes, I will check on AQ after this one. Because we were... Psylocke's not too bad. She's definitely not somebody you're going to be excited to get, but you could do worse. And she gets better if you've got Apocalypse. Well, every mutant gets better with Apocalypse, but she gets quite a bit better with Apocalypse. But she's quite good for her power control. She's the only mutant that has early power control. Because you do get some power control from Mr. Sinister and Omega Red. But for both of them, it's from their L3. So... and Omega Reds is pretty good, but depending on spores. But Psylocke does pretty well early on. Are you confused, Jacob? Nothing much will change. I'm quite recluse and solitary anyway, but hopefully the people I'm working with can find me some work real soon. Okay. And what did you used to do for work? I know you've told me previously, but I know as soon as you tell me, I'm gonna be like, oh right, of course. You know what? I think the next day that I stream early, I'm gonna try the camera, and because if the glare is bad, you guys will let me know, and if it's bad, I can just turn it off then. So I think I will actually start out with it next time. All right, let's see where we are for AQ. AQ. So nothing's changed. Wait, that doesn't make any sense. Oh, okay, no. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, because that would have been linked earlier. Yeah, okay. We're getting through with the 6 stars. Getting through. Yes. Yes. And yes. Wait. Is this? Okay, he's sleeping. Yeah, that's fine. Well, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah, so Nick, if you don't have any good power control champions currently, or if you're lacking in mutants in general, Psylocke's not a bad champion to use resources on. There's definitely better power control, and there's definitely better mutants, but I don't think there's a better mutant power control character. I used to do laboring and then conservation. Rank. Okay, right. Yeah. I knew I was going to say that when you told me. But I just wanted a simple supermarket job or something. Sick of working in rain, blazing sun, and mud. And yeah. Go. You think you'll be on the game as much though? What do you think the amount of time you spend on the game will stay, but like won't change really? Okay, so we're about halfway through the 6 stars. Hmm. Wait, snow? Yeah, I guess. Would you get snow where you are, though, or would that only be if you went, like, further north? Although I guess the snow season will be coming up for you guys, though, too, right? Pretty soon. I'll play less, which I'm kind of doing anyway, but we'll focus on AQ and quests more than arenas. Yeah. Yeah. Well, to be fair, I mean, if you're not doing arenas, you don't need to be in the game anywhere near that much. Jeez, I think if I didn't do arenas on a non event quest day, like so it was just AQ, I'd probably be only in the game maybe an hour a day. And then if AQ's not running, shit. I don't know if I even log in. Yeah. I'm just thinking though, like on Sundays, other than the Shard Arena, I really am not in the game very much. Only really have snow to 800 meters max where I am, but snow to the north around the big Northeast Lake and snow in most of. Okay, yeah. So when you get snow, does it last for a while or is it gone like within a couple days? Like we had a big snowfall here at the beginning of December. And we had that snow probably until mid-January, and then probably all of that was gone. Then we've had small snowfalls since. That's left a little bit of snow here and there, but yeah, for this winter we've only had one really big snowfall. Actually, the day of the snowfall, I don't think buses and stuff were running. Yeah, so it messed up transit quite a bit. But other than that, which I mean, it's definitely inconvenient for people who rely on it, but which I do. But I don't know, once or twice a year, I don't think it's the end of the world. Well, and I mean, even if transit, well, yeah, and that's the thing too, I guess, is if transit's impacted regular, like you'd have people with, driving their own vehicles that would be impeded as well. So there's a Gidad have ski field, but most lower altitudes places don't get lasting snow, nothing savage like Canada or the US. Okay. Okay. Yeah, and it's really not too bad where I am. Where I used to be, we'd get a lot more snow. It wouldn't snow that much throughout the winter, but what we would get like in October or something would be there until shit, May, sometimes June. Cataclysm, how you doing? Thanks for coming by and saying hi. T-minus 2 days now, right? Must be getting anxious. Who am I looking for here? Uh-oh. Ah, yes. Let's try this. I don't need to parry him. Yeah. Let's do this. Let's do it. Down he goes. Yes. Oh, ho, ho. He got me. Oh, whoa. You shouldn't have got me that time, though. You know, it's interesting. I wonder, so if their stance on opening old crystals to alleviate server strain, okay, that's fine. I don't think that's really going to have that big of an impact. I wonder how much of an impact updating their infrastructure would have. Let's say they did the two of them in tandem, right? Like had a period of time where they were going to automatically open older crystals, and at that same time, they also updated their infrastructure. I wonder how much more smoothly the game would run. But the thing that's kind of funny is, so they don't have a date for the opening of old crystals. I'm assuming it's going to happen, you know, in a month or two or whatever. But they've done it before. Jewel, what's going down? They've done it before. We are where we are. I don't remember. Now, maybe it did, but I don't remember that the last time they did it, that there was any substantial change. So it'd be interesting to see if they came out one time and said, hey, the game's going to be down for a day, day and a half. We're doing infrastructure changing, like changing out our networking equipment, changing out our servers or whatever, right? And then to compare that to what the opening of crystals does. It'd be interesting. But yeah. What are you up to, a Jewel? Are you unsure of something, Nick? Okay. Yeah, you know, that is something I'm going to really look out for. After they do the opening thing, I'm going to be checking to see how frequent those crashes are. Because currently, so if I'm streaming for 2 hours, it happens twice, at least twice. So once that opening happens, I want to see if that's still happening at least twice. I mean, I'm sure that their reasoning is, you know, it's not just the crashing, it's also the lagginess, the unresponsiveness, blah, all that kind of stuff. I guess we'll see soon enough, though, eh? What are y'all up to? Get through some arenas, doing some event quest, doing some of the gauntlet, just hanging out. What are you doing for your day? I'll do one more match and check on AQ again. So normally, if it came down to about half an hour or so, I would have a go at the boss linked, because it's not a terrible link that's left up. But I don't know why. I don't know if it's on purpose or what. But so for section 3 of map 6, we have assigned lanes. So we're all, have a lane that we're supposed to take. Good. I've had this ever since we've had this assigned lanes for section 3. I've had the same lane assigned to me. And I'm not sure why, but in the last couple, I think it was, AQ from yesterday, that ended yesterday, and this current AQ. The same person continually is taking my lane. I don't know why. I mean, maybe it's because if I get up late, but I get up usually roughly the same time, so, but okay, fine. So it could be that I'm getting up late, so my links are holding others up. That's fair. But the thing is, so yeah, that's fair. Take my lane, but then say something that okay, hey, we switched lanes or whatever, and then maybe I need to switch lanes with somebody else. Good, but not saying anything and continually doing it, it's getting me a bit pissed off. But anyway, so what I was going to say is normally I would just go ahead and at least throw whatever champions I have at the boss link. But I'm not going to do it this time. And the only reason why is because the person taking my lane is the last link left. So, oh man. But I mean, hey, there's 9 other people. So if we want the boss down that bad, one of the other 9 or all 9 can have a go at the linked boss. So. Which people? Okay, there we go. So let's see what I can get done here. I don't think I'll get him down, but should be able to get him some health off of him. Uh-oh, I forgot to check what the nodes are. Wait. I can get him to his L2. We should be okay to actually get him. Oh! Get his L2 out. There we go. Oh! Wow, that didn't go like I expected. I like to see a side quest without some issue. I don't think we've had a clear side quest since June? Yeah, I'll use whatever I've got from Doom. I guess with anything I do. Okay. Yeah, because even the Omega Boss Rush, there are issues with that. There were obviously issues with Mutant Island. Yeah, it's been a while since we got a totally properly working side quest. What? Did I just die from the... Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, that's less than half. Sure. We should be fine to get him down now. We should be good to go, but I will check back. 6 days. Okay, so I have 2 team revives and overflow, so we'll check back in a bit. And if he's still up, then we'll revive and have a go. Yeah, man, it's so weird though. How everyone, like, obviously it's not to the point where you can't run it, but you would think that, like, they should be able. Well, here's the thing: whenever they're doing something that's not what they always do, anytime there's something new, it's something screws up. Which is why I've said many times I don't want mastery presets, because that will be screwed up for a while. Like, there is no way we would get mastery presets and that would launch without any problems. There's no way that's going to happen. Granted, I mean, the problems would resolve eventually, but I have no idea how long it would take. It could be a while. I don't like his slow, because it applies on the first hit rather than the second. So that, I mean, it's not a lot of time, but there is that little bit of extra time between the first and the second hit, which means you're using up the time that the slow would be applied. Mr. Tafre, how you doing? Hey, you know what? I just realized there's no there's no designation for mods with this layout. Hang on. I mean, I think like it's fine, but I'd rather have it where it specifies that somebody's a mod. And I think this one will. A moment ago. Okay, so Man Falcon, if you're there, say something. Say something, man. Say something. Because now it should show that you're a mod. It's funny, I never noticed that before until Alfred just said something. So all this time you've been talking Mad Falcon, I didn't notice that it wasn't showing that you're a mod. Oh, it doesn't here either. Okay. Weird. Alright, let me try one other. This one I don't think I'm gonna keep though, but let's just try this. I mean, it doesn't really matter because it's just on screen. Because like in the actual chat, in the YouTube chat, it would. Alright, so say something again. Yeah, I suppose it really doesn't matter for the on-screen chat. Okay, so it doesn't there either. Interesting. Alright. Well, I'll go back to the other theme. Okay. There we go. Oh, wait, why did it do that? It's not the one I wanted. Wait. Going down, Mr. AC. What is shakalacking? Okay, there we go. Hey, go away. Ah, there we go. Let's see. You've broken it, haven't you? No, damn it, I have not. I'm doing alright, AC. What about you? What are you up to currently? You all set for your fun and excitement tomorrow? Actually, you know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, Man Falcon, it actually makes sense that it doesn't show for the on-screen chat because you're not a mod there. Like, you can't change anything there. So in a sense, that makes, yeah. Just relaxing now at 4.6k units for Abyss. Cool. Yeah, you should be good unit-wise for sure. So did you decide on Daredevil or Nick? The only thing, though, if you go with Nick, I mean, that's... I guess, yeah, taking him to R4 would be sufficient, but a lot of resources really quickly to get him ready for it, right? The one thing, though, with Nick is that having that bleed on Invisible Woman is going to help deal with her shield. And then also, if you've got willpower running, you're going to be healing from the power sting. Because it's not going to stun you, so you don't need to worry about that. So it will end up just falling off, but you'll get healing from it. So any block damage, you'll heal back up. Yeah, I saw that. Take him to R5 right now. Nick would definitely be the safer choice of the two, but like you said, nobody's done it with Daredevil, so it'd be interesting to see. But you know what, though? I mean, you've got Aegon on the team, so even if Daredevil didn't work, you could still do it with Aegon. So, but then having Nick on the team throughout is going to increase your attack rating, making fights go quicker. Mr. Ilac, what's going down? How you doing? Happy Friday to you as well. Wait, is this the real Ilac? Or is this a Nick Ilac? Okay. So Ilac, what's the capital of Newfoundland, your home province? Then we'll know. We'll know if it's the real one. Oh, okay. So you said it's the real one. Well, of course. How's your day coming along? All right. Let's see here. If that's it. I was thinking possibly you'd be like looking quickly to find it if you weren't there we go. Okay. You'd be looking up ferociously. What's capital of Newfoundland? And then St. John's would come up misspelled or something, but alright. Falcon is only would know it how we what? Say something only Ilac would know. Well, that's why I said the capital of Newfoundland. Because he's not from Newfoundland. But he's close enough. Because I can guarantee you, if it wasn't him, somebody would have been looking up, and then St. John's would have come down really quick. You know, in World War II, a nuke threw a grenade at a German. True story. The German picked it up, pulled the pin, and threw it back. So what are you? 3 hours ahead of me, right? So it's about 4 in the afternoon? I am back. How have you been, Solar? I've been doing alright. Can't complain. Utah Frey? Are you really a Canadians fan, Lilac? I think if you, like, living in Ontario, you would have been either a Sens fan or Maple Leafs. You didn't have to mod me, but thanks. It's all good. Oh, I didn't have to? Oh, hang on. Well, no, but also that way I'm not gonna... Like, I won't have to question who somebody is. It's funny too, considering, like, I was just talking with Man Falcon, so like the back end of the stream that I'm using now, like, I can't see any of that. I can't see who's mods, or like everybody looks the same. But if I'm actually looking at YouTube chat, then I'd be able to. Have you ever tried the restream thing? My dad is a Leafs fan. I've always been. Really? Holy crap! You've always been a trainer. Yay! Good to know. Good to know. Charles, how you doing? Thronebreaker Daily Crystals are so good. Pulled a 5-star Warlock earlier. Nice. Yeah, I think there was somebody yesterday. I don't know. They're like a wannabe Canadian. Ugh, yeah. But they pulled like a full T5B. I think it's the game taking pity on them because they don't know good hockey teams. So that's probably why they got. You know, I don't know. I haven't seen a actual champion from those at all. I've gotten a lot of T2A frags, T5B frags. I don't know if I've gotten any T5CC. Felix, how you doing? How's the day coming along? Doing well. Started our Sector 20 round with a friend last night. Currently in Sector 14. Domino boss with cow chops at SB1. Free healing for everybody. Hope you're doing well, dude. COVID not getting you down too much. Nah. COVID didn't change my life at all. I was already a shut-in. So, absolutely the only difference for me is not going to restaurants, not going to movies, and, well, I guess this, yeah, it pertained to the same thing. But I used to take my niece and nephew out once or twice a month, so that doesn't happen as often. Well, it doesn't happen. But other than that, nothing has changed. Home, being lazy, watching TV, playing video games. Yep. The best thing I got from Thronebreaker Crystals was probably the full T2A or the 4500T. Okay. Yeah, I've gotten a lot of T2A frags. I've got a couple full T2A. I may have pulled a full... No, I don't think I pulled a full T5B. Gotten a lot of T5B frags, though. I miss the cinema so much. Great experience with friends. Yeah. Have any of you guys seen the Justice League? The Snyder Cut? That dropped yesterday? It's 4 hours, so there's no way I was going to be watching that in one sitting, but I got through a lot more of it than I was expecting. I'm about 2 hours, 45 minutes in. I've still got a little bit more than an hour to go, and I'm really liking it. And I wonder how it would have done if that's what had been in theaters. Like, I don't think they would have released a 4-hour version, but have split it up into 2 parts. Because it just makes the whole movie make more sense. Because when I watched the initial, I don't know if I watched the initial one in theaters, but it just seemed to be lacking. I wonder how the Winter Soldier show is. Yeah, I got that last night. No, I downloaded that this morning. But I think I'm going to wait until the whole season is out and then watch it. So it won't be like the WandaVision, like waiting week to week. Oh, what's going to happen? I might. I don't. Are you on my Discord, Toffrey? I might stream it on there later. Like, I'll stream it on there, but I won't be watching it. But I'm not really much of a fan of the DC Cinematic Universe fan, but I've heard that the director cut is much better. Yeah. Binging is so much better. Yeah. Okay, got to go get some supplies. All right, man, Falcon. Have a good one. Enjoy the freedom. Yeah, I don't really care for the DC ones either. But to be honest, if I had seen this movie a couple of years ago, I don't think I would have preferred DC over Marvel, but I would have been much more interested in newer DC movies. Netflix boiled me good. Yeah. So we've got 2 more. Nope. Yeah. Oh wait, that's not a clickable link. You know, I wonder, like, I know that there's theaters in some places that are open. I don't know if they're going to be showing this there, or if the director's cut is only going to be like through digital media. But if they're showing it in theaters, it will be really interesting, considering it's 4 hours, to see how it does. Because if it does, it definitely won't do as well as when it first came out. But if this does, let's say even like half as well, you know, and given everything, it's 4 hours, the current climate that we're in, but all that kind of stuff, right? I wonder if they will like really regret not having released this initially. But it is so much better. There's one thing in particular that I really like about it, which you see pretty early on in it, but I won't say anything because people haven't seen it or whatever. But there are so many streaming services out at the moment. People have been going back to pirating for far more. Yeah. So I've been downloading stuff for more than 10, almost as long as you've been able to. I don't know, like, so where I live now, like, the internet's good and reliable. So I don't know if I ever would have started if this is where I'd always lived. But where I used to live, like, the internet was terrible. Like, you couldn't stream at all. I don't think I'd ever watched a YouTube. Yeah, I don't think I'd ever watched a YouTube video until I was living here. So up until like 5 years ago, I'd never watched a YouTube video. I knew what YouTube was, and I'd seen videos of it for sure, But to actually sit down, like how I do now, like most of what I watch, whether it be news or entertainment or whatever, is on YouTube. But until I moved here, so until 5 years ago, that was not even a consideration. Um, and to download a movie, so let's say, like on the, well, average sizes are getting bigger, but anyways, so years ago, like the average size or the standard size was about 700 megs. That would take about 3 days where I used to be. Now that's 7 minutes, if that. But all the time that I've been doing the downloading, I've always saved all the files. So I have all of the movies, all of the TV shows that I've ever downloaded, pretty much. It's close to 50 a month if you want all the major ones. Saddening, to be honest. Netflix is dropping off. You like the quality of the quality of shows from Netflix. If you have Netflix, like I know it's streaming, are you able to actually download the files? They got a lot less than they used to. Okay, okay. But I wonder though if that's too that, like you're saying, there's more streaming services, so there's competition now for like the titles, relatively speaking. Yeah. So you like, for example, so like a few years ago, if somebody were going to make a show and they intended it, it wasn't going to be, it was going to be like through streaming. Netflix was the only game in town, right? Whereas now, you've got so many other choices to sell your TV show to, right? Okay, so we'll switch over to the 5 stars. I'm going to go fill up my water and get rid of the water I've been drinking, and I'll be right back.
So I've come to the conclusion, just a rotten piece of fruit. So I'll end up dying slowly, rotting away.
And back I am, as promised. Let's see. There used to be a bunch of Marvel stuff on there, but then Disney Plus happened. Yeah, and like a lot of the Marvel things on Netflix are pretty good, right? Like Daredevil, Punisher. I think Iron Fist was like the worst. Jessica Jones is pretty good. One that's kind of interesting. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. was never like. Well, then again, I guess that was going before like all those other series took off. So, but yeah, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. was pretty good. Agent Shield is awesome. I need quite the MCOC. It was from that show that we got Quake, right? We didn't have Quake until that show started airing, I think. Would not mind Coulson and Mac. You know what? I think if we were to see Coulson, I think he would do for skill what Apocalypse has done for Mutant. Echo, what's going down? How you doing? How are you doing? Okay, well, the game is not doing well, apparently. Okay. Well, this might be a reboot. Nick Fury, how you doing? How's your day coming along? Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., is it canon? I don't... Are any of the TV shows? Looking for some MCOC to watch? Alright, let me see if I can find you a link, Echo, for some MCOC to watch. How long you been playing the game? Been playing for a while or kind of new? And Mr. Nicholas, what are you up to? I meant MCU, not MCOC. Yeah. Yo, Solar. Need to take off the moment. See you soon. All right, Charles. Thanks for coming by and saying hi. 800k player. Okay. Pretty good. Pretty good. Ooh. Uh-oh. Wait, how much time do we have? Okay, cool. We already got him down. Excellent. Ooh, that was kind of cutting it close. We've been getting map 6 cleared with about 3 hours to go today. Only half an hour, so dragging our feet a bit. So, Echo, do you do AQ at War? And if so, where are you for AQ and War? Like what map or what tier of War? Oh, I got her. I just found a new home recently, so I'm seeing what they do for a war, but they do 5x5 for AQ. Okay, it's not bad. Yeah, I think map 5 is pretty good if you're... Who am I looking for here? Oh, maybe that's who. Map 5 is pretty good if you're... you know, not like trying to push too hard, not worried about prestige, want a little bit of flexibility, as in, you know, if you can't be in the game for a long period of time, map 5 is definitely a good way to go. But it seems that, because I was talking to somebody the other day who they're doing 5 days of map 7 and they're not getting top 150. I think they're still getting high for AQ. But it's, I mean, I guess it makes sense. It's just the way it's going. But it's no longer now that, you know, just doing map 7 is going to guarantee being, you know, the top of AQ. Your, you know, prestige is where it's at. And yeah, I think it's going to be a little bit of time until we see rank 4s. But when we start seeing rank 4 6 stars, you're going to see a big jump in prestige. Map 5 is the ideal map. Yeah, so like what I was saying, like if you can't commit time wise, you want something more laid back, so on and so forth, then yeah. But if you're looking for a little bit more glory, a little bit better rewards, then I think map 6 is a pretty happy medium. The only issue with map 6 is that you need all 10 people for section 3. If without that requirement, I think map 6 would be kind of the no, I guess map 5 is kind of the standard, and map 6 and 7 are kind of a little bit higher end. I don't really feel that way so much about map 6. For sure, map 7, obviously, it's the final map. So, but map 6 is the minis and the final boss. If ever you need to take things down linked, it's easier to do for map 6 than it is map 5. Got a ghost. Ah, well, congratulations. That's definitely a good pull. It's a sweet spot. I'm usually sitting at max glory, but that's because I hoard it. Oh, okay. You're a hoarder. So did you see their announcement in regards to old crystals? Map 7 is pretty easy. Yeah, but it wouldn't be if you're going from map 5 to map 7. But if you've been doing map 7 for a while, yes, it's easy. And the coordination required for map 7, like if you've been doing map 6, doing the coordination for map 7 wouldn't be like you're used to doing coordination. So for map 5, you don't need to. So that would be one adjustment from 5 to 7. And then the nodes and blah, blah, blah. Ooh, well, you may want to go check. Okay, hang on. Let me bring it up here. So they don't have a date yet, but they are going to be removing old crystals from our inventory. Or not removing. I keep saying removing. Oh, they're going to be opening old crystals. Let me bring up my browser thing here. Nope, not that. There we go. Okay. So they will just pop them for us? Yeah, they've done it once before. Okay, so that should be big enough. Okay, so this is under categories, news and announcements, and the first one on the page. Auto opening old crystals spring 2021. Greetings, Summoner. It's been 2 years, but it's that time once again. In our continued efforts to improve the performance of our game and servers, we will be automatically opening a number of outdated crystals so they can be cleaned from our data. By opening these outdated crystals that are held by a very small group of summoners, we'll be taking another step to improve our server stability for all our players. Billy D, how you doing? Yeah. This line here, I find a little bit funny. A lot of these crystals are only held by less than 10 summoners. Most of them are held by under 2,000, with very few being held by 10,000 plus. So if it's only 10 people holding all these crystals, why bother? Why bother affecting everybody? And then they list the crystals, and there are a ton of crystals. There's ones from 2014, 15. The eggs are there, the cracked egg, scrambled egg, rotten egg. It's interesting though because the original egg was egg, and that's not listed. Like we go in and look. Oh. Okay, so it comes up two of 3. So we've got the scrambled egg, cracked egg, and rotten egg. But no egg. So I find that really interesting because the egg is the oldest of any of those, right? So, anyways, back to it. So I mean, maybe they're leaving that the regular egg because of BG, which I think that'd be a little bit messed up. I mean, good for him, I suppose, but I don't know why you would be making an exception because of one single player. Unless his egg is the cracked egg, but the title of it is just egg, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, so they'll just pop them for us. But the idea of the announcement is so that people will open them themselves prior, which would be the better way to do it. Because if they open it for you, you won't know what you got. And they're also opening. One thing I thought was a little bit odd. So it's any champion crystal, like the login crystals, prior to November 2020, which is not that far back. So I hold on to all of my, it doesn't tell you the month, right? It just tells you login crystal. I have no idea what month this is from, but I hold on to all of these. The reason I hold on to them is that if I ever need a specific class of ISO, I'll just pop one of these because most likely I'm going to get a 4-star and it's going to be a dupe. So that will give me ISO of that class. But yeah, these don't tell you the month. So I have no way of knowing which ones are, going to get popped automatically. But yeah, that could be kind of annoying, right? Like if you don't know about that, and then in a couple weeks you've got a lot less crystals than you thought. And I was saying earlier, I don't know how much of an impact this has because they've done it before, and we're still where we are, right? With lag, crashes, blah blah blah. Well, here we go. I'm lagging out. I don't know if this resolves anything or if they actually updated the infrastructure, if that would resolve something more so. This is obviously the cheaper of the options for them, for sure. Marvel Contest of Crashes. Yep. Yep. At least it's not as bad as it was when the arena, like asking for help from arena was like really bugged. That was really annoying. Okay. Let's do this. Who's my favorite champion? My favorite champion currently is Cosmic Ghost Rider. But I want Mr. Fantastic to be my favorite. Like on paper and what he does. Not Mr. Fantastic. What am I saying? Mr. Sinister. My lord. Oh. Yeah. On paper, Mr. Sinister is my favorite. But to actually use, play, have fun with, it's Cosmic Ghost Rider. And also I use Cosmic Ghost Rider for farming. Revives, health potions, energy refills. So I outside of arena, I do a lot of that. So I use him a lot. But ability-wise, I think Mr. Sinister. Yeah, Mr. Sinister. I can feel kabamming us in the... Yeah. Yeah, CGR is pretty crazy damage for sure. So he's really good for the Cosmic Quest and Cavalier difficulty. He's probably good in a lot of other areas, but I haven't used him in too many other areas. I haven't used him in the AQ. I don't do war, so definitely wouldn't. Oh, I do use him. I use him sometimes in incursions. Ooh, had a Morning Star in Sector 14 and healed A to full thanks to the Horseman Crossfight. Nice. My fave is Nick Fury. I really enjoy his utility. Yeah, I would use Nick more, but I run Suicide, so he's always on my team with DPX. But I don't use Nick to fight very often. Which is partly why I don't use Mr. Sinister either. Granted, you can get rid of the suicide debuffs off of Sinister pretty quick. Blade was OP when he first came out. I think Blade was the second like godly champion who would get you through everything in the game. The first was Scarlet Witch, and I think Blade was the second. Ghost and Quake are the third, I'd say. Because between those two, you could probably get through almost everything. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, holy crap. They just backed off. Thor and Doc Strange pre-12. No, they were good, but Scarlet Witch was the go-to. So that's why I'm saying the thing with Blade was the second, right? Like, there were definitely OP champions. There's always been OP like there's multiple OP champions all the time. But Star-Lord was for LOL. So Star-Lord was to LOL what Aegon is to AOL. Not somebody that you would be using, everywhere. But for the hardest or the longest piece of content, that yes. But when Star-Lord was relevant, other than LOL, Scarlet Witch is who you would use. If you had her. OG Thor was insane before, yeah. Yeah, but again, I think most people, if they had the choice between the two, would have taken Scarlet Witch over Thor. Absolutely, some people would have said they prefer Thor over Scarlet Witch, but majority of people. Same thing now, right? Like, trying to think of somebody we could compare to the Thor. Okay, yeah, so like, say, Cosmic Ghost Rider or Ghost. Yeah, let's say Cosmic Ghost Rider or Ghost. I think most people would prefer Ghost over Cosmic Ghost Rider currently. If they don't have either. Obviously, if you have one, you'd go for the one you don't. That's the team, right? Yeah. I don't know who I would say, though, has been the most dominant. Maybe Blade, actually, was the most dominant the longest. Because, I mean, we even had, 3 years? Where there was a specific day where there was a featured crystal for him. And I think he was probably... So, they changed the way LOL works to combat Scarlet Witch. They changed the design of the game to combat Blade. Which is kind of funny, because it's a character they made. But I mean, like, they changed or I should say they changed, because they were never that way. But they came out with champions with different hashtags than what they should have had. Like Proxima, Chorus, they should be villains, right? But instead they're Thanos Army or something like that. Then we had the one season of War, where everybody was bleed immune. Those are the two things in particular that I can think of where they introduced the counter blade. And they're countering Ghost slowly with having characters who have armor breaks without any contact, which I don't like at all. Not because of Ghost, but I just don't like the idea of breaking armor without making contact. I mean, it counters Emma Frost as well, which, if you're fighting against Emma Frost, that's great. have her armor broken, but I still think you should be making contact. Let's go with this. There was a short window where Gwenpool was like one of the most sought after, or Domino, but their reigns did not last very long at all. Actually, maybe Ghost and Quake have the longest reign currently. Well, currently, yes, but for the entirety of the game, maybe. I don't know if we're gonna ever see. Maybe not until we have 7 stars will we see Quake or Scarlet Witch as 6 stars. Oh, you guys know that they removed the buffed up node for the gauntlet? So on the current gauntlet with Odin as the final boss, initially when it released, he had a buffed up node, but that node is no longer there. And it's funny too because they didn't say anything about it. Like, they didn't say that they were removing the node. Yeah, I was in there doing it Sunday. No. Yeah, Sunday I was doing it on stream, and it had buffed up. So good. And then the other day I went in to do it again, just to clear out the feathers that I had. And I went with Claire first, just for kicks. And I'm like, oh, well, I'm going to have to heavy or whatever, right, to get debuffs on him, to get the power gain on myself. And I noticed I didn't have any dots on him. But he was taking damage, so I was like, oh wait, is this because... Then I was like, no, there's no reason for this. Then I went in the net, like, so it cleared it, finished him, went in, checked the node, and noticed that buffed up was not there. So I don't know if they did that because the info for that fight was available before the boss, before the gauntlet opened. I think that node was supposed to be on the last gate. Possibly. But when that gauntlet opened, the node was there. But either way, even if it was supposed to be on the last gate, then they should have said, you know, this is showing up earlier than it's supposed to. We're fixing it or removing it. Right? Welcome back, man. So do you have stores like really close to you then? That was pretty quick. Jeez, that was taking a bit to get going, eh? Oh, Lord. And this should probably end it. Yeah. So the final gauntlet is MCOC as the boss, and it looks like it's just one fight. But I think if you take in Hood, anybody who's got a relatively long phase or invisibility, and if you can time it with his L2, I think you should be fine. Yes.
Here we are, a million stars floating over our heads.
So almost done with the 5 stars. Getting there.
Falling
Getting there.
apart, staying up to forget. But baby, we'll fall. We all go dancing down. And paradise is found.
Dang, lost 100% CGR to a single SP1 incursions are brutal. But just a few minutes ago, you were going on about how easy they were. What are you talking about? Talking about healing up and... So I wasted my resources trying to rank up my CGR for not? No. Having a ranked up CGR is definitely going to come in handy. But if you were ranking him for the Gauntlet in particular, well, I mean, he gets through there quick, but a lot of champions do. So yeah, I wouldn't worry about it too much for him. I hate how they're naming all these new champs immune to power drain. They're ruining Hawkeye. Premature flex. Yeah. So Cosmic Ghost Rider gets through there really fast. Claire gets through pretty quick. Nick gets through pretty fast. Yeah, and I mean, those are just the ones I've used. There's obviously tons more that are going to get through that gauntlet pretty fast. The final hit of SB1 clipped me on Guardian. Should have just force quit. Tonight's a big night, 6 star. Oh boy. Dude, you're not going to wait 3 more days? Wait 3 more days and you got, well, yeah. I guess if you don't want champions, you just took to R5. Fair enough, so. Let's see. Yeah, we'll do that. So how many 6 stars are you gonna have, Simba? So I'm gonna have 5 in total. Depending on between uncollected exploration and the next gauntlet, if I get close to having another 6 star, then I'll buy some 6 star shards from incursion artifacts. Just the one, but I have 2 5 stars. Okay. I have so much science T4 and overflow going to waste. Keep pulling science gear, no mutant cosmic. Dude, Billy, I feel the same as you, man. Almost all of my R2 science champs I ranked because I had an overflow of science resources. And the one science champion that I would like to spend resources on, I cannot pull. I can't get Torch for the life of me, man. Oh my god. Oh my god. So which 6 star are you most hoping for, Lion King? Yeah, I think I'm going to do... Well, I don't have that many old crystals, actually. But I do have a lot of stuff that I should get to opening. So I may do that... No, I won't do it this Sunday. Because they only announced the forced opening. So it's going to be a couple weeks yet. Yeah, I'll wait a bit. I'll need to try to figure out, though, which login crystals would have been prior to November. Because those ones I will open. Actually, wait a second. I could figure that out right now. So we're in March. I guess I'd have to go hoarding is bad. Yeah, but they hoard our money. They hoard our money. Oh my lord. Jeez. That's crazy. They hoard our money and they hoard the answers to our questions. Come on, go away, go away, go away. Alright, let me take a quick look. So once I'm done this, I'm going to go through and do some uncollected completion. Or uncollected exploration. I think I only have the final quest and a little bit of the second last quest. And I have a bunch of energy refills in overflow. Nope, not what I wanted. So I'll use some of those. Okay, so let's see. So we've got March, February, January, December, November. So there's 5 of these login. And how many login crystals do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Uh-oh. So there's at least 5 of them that would get auto popped. Kabam does not hoard money, they spent it on MCOC. Good point. Good point. Because they're definitely not spending it on this game. At least not the infrastructure. And so yeah, I guess then the only thing that Kabam is hoarding are the answers to our questions then. No, let's do this, yeah. Well, that's the thing though, man. If rather than going all out on MROC, they'd spent some money for the infrastructure of MCOC, we wouldn't be having the problems we have, like the lag, the crashing, the stuttering in-game. How do we all become so cynical and jaded? We're not cynical and jaded. It's just dealing with Kabam. It's the truth. It's reality. You know, I haven't tried Cable as a horseman. I should try that at some point. Stacking those degens would not be bad. Not bad at all. Oh yeah, yeah. Ooh la la. Man, I don't know. I just don't trust this company at all. And it's funny though, because every time there's like a really big backlash, they're like, oh, we'll be more transparent and communicate better. 2 weeks later, what? Let's see. Let's see what to see here. Yes. And yeah. Wait, I don't know if... Ooh. I don't think... Omega's red. No, the spores won't... Yeah, no. Try to block. Well, I'll become unblockable, damn it. I should push him to his real phase. Yes, thank you. Oh, thank you. Oh, you've got to be kidding. I just barely missed that. Okay, come on. Good. Come at me, bro. Come at me. Alright, or just back up. Stay away from me, bro. Stay away. Haruto. Redwood, how you doing? How's your day coming along? What is a shakalackin? What am I looking for? Yes. Okay. And good man, just kicking back. Very good, very good. Have you started Justice League yet? The one that came out yesterday? Trying to get my mind off-ish, you know? No, I don't know. Wait. Okay. Here. Yeah, I think I'm gonna end up. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. I think I'm gonna end up changing the on-screen chat theme, possibly. Not too sure what I'm gonna go to, but it just looks like the text is, I don't know, a little bit hard to read, maybe. Okay, get out of there. Cool. Right. We'll do 2 more just for good luck to get a little bit above the final milestone. And then we'll go into doing some uncollected craziness. Oh, craziness. Yeah, dude. Well, I mean, that is something that this game is good for, though, right? It's good as an escape, so. Oh. Okay, we'll go with this. Do. No, it's okay. Crisis averted. Crisis averted. Uh-oh, new crisis. No. Really? Really? Okay. Should have just gone with the L2 there. What was I looking at? I was looking at something. Crap. I can't remember what I was looking at. Ah, that's what it was, yeah. Okay. Okay, cool. Okay. She's down. Down and ale. So one more match with the 5 stars and then over to uncollected. Actually, this should be... this should still get us the 1 to 10%, but... let's just be extra sure, shall we? Okay, where are you, Proxima? There you are. There you are. And... I won't knock him down, but... beat him up a little bit. Yeah, just do that. Dropping in for that like solar, but lurking and grinding to listen to jams all at once, really. All right. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you very much. You know, I don't know why it annoys me, Man Falcon, but it kind of does. That, like the, I realized for looking at YouTube chat, you can see, or whoever can see, the mod tag, but it kind of annoys me that I doubled. Like for the way I've got chat set up now, for what I'm looking at. Oh, hang on. This might be why. 8BY. Nope. Get it. So okay, so let's hit up some uncollected. Yes, let us. You really think Angela will go for 48? What? Oh, a bit too high, don't you think? Or just forgot to change? No, because I go higher than what they'll probably go for, right? Because if somebody's looking at the predictions, and I mean, nobody's going to go off of what I'm saying. But if you do go off what I'm saying, and you go for what I would... So let's say I figured 38, 36, right? And she goes for 39. So if you go off what I say, you're going to miss out. If you go off what I'm saying currently, you're going to get the champion. So yeah, I'd predict higher than what I'd actually expect. But I think that's the case for anybody with their predictions, though. And, I don't know if you guys knew this or not, but we just got a free Falcon and Winter Soldier 3-star. Yeah, we'll see. We'll find out on probably Monday or Tuesday what she goes for. It's time to ensure your roster. Yeah. I'm pretty sure that anybody who's been playing for any length of time has a 3-star Falcon and a 3-star Winter Soldier. And you know what, though? I don't think they did the same thing. DJ, what's going down? I don't think they did the same thing for Scarlet Witch or Vision. Yeah, she's an old champ. Lots of people have her, but like I said, I'm going to predict higher than I expect her to go. I mean, you could always do your own predictions and put up what you figure. What were we going to do? Okay, let's join AQ. And which one? So the first round of MCOC I was way off. And then the second round, I think I was off by 5 million. First round I was off by maybe 12? No, don't lie, DJ. I know you meant to say Delaire. Okay. So yesterday I brought in Doom specifically for Arcus. I never got a shot at Arcus, so I won't bother with that this time. I'll just bring in Warlock to enhance Gilly. Winter Soldier was my first 3-star ever. Yeah, man. Okay, yeah, that should be good. You know, it's funny that would be autocorrect though, because oh, okay. Well, Blair as a last name, but I don't know other than that if that would be an actual word. Although I guess because my spelling of Flair is not, it normally be F-L-A-I-R, is, you know, what you would normally see for that, so. Okay. Delaire. So yesterday, when I was starting this path, I got through the first couple fights fine, and then I got to Iron Man Infinity War, and something happened. I don't remember what happened. I don't remember if I looked up. Anyways, he hit me, and I took some damage, not a lot, but it pissed me off. So I just started not even trying to fight the fight properly, just dashing in when it didn't make any sense, and oh man. Solarium man wearing flares. Damn, this autocorrect.
Shake me into hell. Why did darkness come? I wanna stay in here.
Okay.
Why did darkness come? Something keeps waking me up. Why did darkness come?
I think there was one time too for this store where I got hit by her L1. No, I wasn't blocking. Yeah, no, I got hit by her L1 and I think it knocked me out. Okay. So let's get through some of Uncollected now. We've got Mystic Advancement. Okay, so we don't need any specific class to do any of this. We use a couple energy refills because we do have a bunch in overflow. Don't know who I was using for this previously. Let's go if it goes to. I don't think we're going to be getting to L2, so not going to need Hood. Bring Claire for a bit of extra damage against villains. I guess we could bring in. We could bring in Yellow Jacket. Trying to think of who would be good for Golden. It's not really good. Okay, yeah, let's bring in CGR because he doesn't need anybody to go with it. He'll be fine as is. I was fighting the science drone and he evaded both hits of Corvus SB1 and saturated at 1%. That's a timeout now. This variation of map 6 is pretty good. The one with Elsa and Fury Thrasher was so annoying when they changed it. Got rid of a ton of Corvus charges. I've always found going right at the beginning of the map, whether it be like the furthest right or the like straight up and then to your right, has been good for Corvus charges. Okay. Oh crap! I should. Oh shoot! Next fight. I'm gonna use some attack boosts because, well, I got nowhere else to use them, and I think I've got 5 hours on one. So. Okay. Actually, well, yeah, it'd be useful for the 4-stars, but 4-star arena, but. I've got a few, so I may as well use them where I can. Yeah, 3 hours. Ooh, 2 at 3 hours. Okay. Okay. Let's get one going now. Tigra. What? Oh. Wait, that was just me going into student, right? He doesn't have anything that prevents. Yeah, okay, yeah. Yeah, it used to be that way, but there is one variation where the right side has only one charge from Stealthy and the Dark Heart right before the mini boss. Oh crap! I don't think I've seen the right side in general, or like the far right. Because I do the far right currently just because I'm on right away. I'm going to be in and out throughout the day. So it's at least one side that we're not going to have to wait on for a link. The far right in section 1? Okay. Nope, not what I want. Yeah, let's give her a go. Yeah, I've seen that one. Yeah, I have seen that one, but I don't think. Yeah, so when I did see it, I was gonna bring in Omega Red, but I had him tied up somewhere. I had him tied up in the mutant quest for Cavalier, I think. So then I ended up just skipping, like I ended up going the usual way I would go at the beginning of map 6. Which gets me 2 charges, I think. Because there'd be 2 tech and then a mute.
I just can't let you go.
The hell, bro?
I've tried to. You said I was the only one. No one likes being lied to. You made this mess and left me with the pieces. Now I wanna burn all the bridges between us.
So I'll get. Oh, is this? Oh yeah, this is the last path here, and then it's just the final quest. Okay, cool. Coolio. This. So maybe there would have been a use for.
And you may have some history, but we don't have to repeat it. You made this mess and left me with the pieces.
What?
Now I'm gonna burn all the bridges between us.
That did not go as I wanted. We are getting mini heat wave, which is just odd. It's not too cold here. No, the caps weren't jammed. You just got really excited. You can go outside and tan. I understand. Let's see, I think I gotta watch out for. I have no idea what. Oh, when fighting the stick, 10 seconds on timer, the defender becomes immune to nullified fate seal. Okay, I think that should be okay. Huh? Every 15 seconds, the defender activates a power gain. Okay. When the attacker reaches 2 bars, the defender gains indestructible. Every 8 seconds, the attacker is inflicted with a falter. Okay. And the defender activates a special attack that gains stun immunity. Okay. I don't remember if he has an armor up. Or an armor break, I mean. Probably, because everybody does now, right? No, old man, your sword won't get to me. Ooh. Oh, right, falter. Wait, why was I taking damage there? What? Falter again? Holy crap. Oh, you have got to be kidding me. How long does that freaking indestructible last? My lord, man. Okay, cool. Was that it? Yeah, it was. Okay, so let's go over to the next one. And I think we'll do... Yeah, we'll do the same team. Ooh, no, I should go 5-star ghost. Because if I phase that L2... Do we have any health pots or revives anywhere? More so revives. No, we do have a health pot, so... Holy crap, where do I gotta go for stuff? Ah, here we go. Nope. Oh damn, that's a long. What the hell? 1, 2, 3, 4 nodes before a fight. Holy crap! All right, well, that's what we'll do. That's what we'll do. For 12 seconds, the defender gains a regeneration buff. Okay. Okay, okay. Let's go with Ghost, because why not? Why not? No, stay away. There we go. Alright. I'll try one with Cosmic Ghost Rider. I'm gonna have to play him normally or differently than I normally do. So when I'm doing farming, I have regular Ghost Rider on the team and start off with the power gain. But we won't be doing it this time. Let's see if this is gonna do me. Yeah. Okay, so Cosmic Ghost Rider will probably be quicker. But Ghost might be more fun. Okay, okay. Um, This could be an interesting one. Well, let's see. Okay. Well, that was that. Mr. Spider-Ham. Yeah, let's go with CGR. Ah, crap. A little bit not enough, I suppose. There we go. You get the nice Juicy Marble Insider rewards. Want to open so bad to see if Dupe Scarlet Witch, but it won't. No, I don't do the Marble Insider thing. So none of that craziness for me. Right. Yeah, we use Ghost here. And I think this time for Odin, let's go. Oh, right. Not Odin. Not Odin. Anything I gotta watch out for? When was champion received? Blah, blah, blah. Knocked down by a fairy special. They become a debuff immune. Let's go with Ghost. If he's gonna be aggressive, we should be able to get it done. Not too badly. Oh, this might have been a good one to use. Hood. Okay. There we go. Alright, once more through. I think we'll stick with the same team. The only thing I would change would be probably CGR for Yellow Jacket. Okay. Oh, look, we can buy stuff. Yeah, I know. See if we got anything fighting anywhere. Doesn't look like it. Yeah, I guess we'll do a bit of trades. See if we got anything next. Okay, yeah, we'll do that. Oh, wait. Nothing there. We've got a health pot there. Alright, let's get the health pot then, I guess. How the heck you hit so hard, my chaps? Well, one, right now I've got a attack boost on. I'm gonna have to use another one because it expires in 3 hours, and then also I'm running suicides. So the main thing would be the suicides. James, what's going down? How you doing? Love that team, man. Yeah, it's not too bad. Not too bad. I think if I was doing something longer, like where the fights would last longer, I might have well, I would have Hood. If I figured I'd be needing more than one special 2. But I mean, currently I'm not even getting to a special 2, so yeah, it doesn't really matter. Ooh. Oh dear, not good. Okay. I was hoping 1 or 2 hits from the L1 would take her out so I wouldn't have to worry about Limbo, but we got what we got, so it's alright. Actually, I'm going to do another path in here and change the team a little bit for something in particular that will only work with an Unawakened Ghost. This is probably going to be one-hit phase. Just to avoid his evade. Evade his evade. Fight overall might be faster this way too, actually. Yeah, we'll carry on. What are you up to, James? What are you up to? This. And we got Mangug coming up. We'll do one more path in here. That should be a good start for the event quest completion. Yeah, that's pretty good. Let me try this. Well, I don't want to knock him down, but yeah, let me try it there. We won't be knocking him down until our L2, which could do a fair bit. I don't know if that's going to prevent him from getting anything. No. It's not too bad. The way to wear out his debuff immunity, though. So that's where I wanted the... Wait, how do I... Ah. This should do him in. Or not. Yeah. There we go. Alright, so I'm going to change that team up a little bit. One more run through this. Let's go with this student. Revive there. Not a revive, health pot. The health pot here. Let's do this. And let's see where we are for our attack boost. 8 minutes. Okay. Alright, alright. There we go. So any chip damage I'm taking, like blocking or, yeah, just chip damage, should be healed up between from Nick and DPX. I don't need to worry about suicides because dash back right away and drop off the poison and I'm good. Yeah, we'll do this as a phase hit. And I'm using the 5-star Nick because I'm going to try him for a Mangog, push him to the L3, die, and then come back and see how quick he can get him down. Well, not die, but push him to his real Nicholas. Thought I'd be able to get my L1 off before he could do his L1. But he was having none of it. Ooh, healed up at the Ultron boss with Corvus, crumbling armor, long distance relation, and dizzy back up to 95. Very good, very good. But be careful. Be careful. Let's see. Yeah, let's give Mrs. Wasp a little go here. Okay. Oh yeah, I guess I need to get him to proc wound. Ah. Oh, my last evade on me saved me there. Okay, cool. So we're gonna try Nicholas. Ooh. Wait, what is it knocking down does? Does that give him unstoppable? Room 16 boss. Emma with rage, 50% power gain and spite. Chorus timeout fest. Okay. When the defender is knocked down by a heavier special, they become debuff immune for 4 seconds. Okay. Okay. Wait, he's not bleed immune, right? Don't think so. Into armor break, debuffs. Oh, crap. Well, so much for that idea. Yeah, ghost it is, I guess. Alright. All right, coolio. Well, that is that for me for today. Go see who we've got to say hey to. Right. Yeah. Yeah. Let's see. Alright. Alright, so he's still got a minute. Alright, well, let's head on over. He's going to be live in just over a minute, but let's head on over with a little bit of... So I head on over with a bit of a raid to Enzo and say hello, hello. And that is it for me. So thanks for coming, hanging out, and keeping me company. And I will catch you guys later. Take care.